Hi, my name is Matt Hubbard, and today I want to talk to you about tires, pressure, and changing. The first thing I want to talk about is tire pressure. These are the tools needed. The must-have tool is a tire pressure gauge. These do come in multiple types. The one pictured here is a mechanical type or analog. They do also have digital types as well. The other tools needed would be an air compressor. The one pictured on the bottom I do recommend carrying around with you. This is a DC or a 12 volt that you can carry in your car, which can be used at any time. The top version is a home version that's plugged into any AC outlet. I added this picture in as a visual check just to show you how difficult it is to see if a tire is low on air. The far left picture is a fully inflated tire. The middle picture is a tire that's 5 pounds low of air pressure, and the right picture is a tire that's 10 pounds low of air pressure. Just by visually looking at this, it's hard to tell which one is low. You can see a little bit of variance in the far right picture, but I guess the point is be sure to always check the air pressure with an air pressure gauge, just to be sure. Tire pressure can vary from vehicle to vehicle. To find the recommended tire pressure for your vehicle, locate the sticker on the inside of the driver's door jamb. If it's not there, you may check the glove compartment, or last but not least, check the owner's manual. Every tire comes with a max load and a max pressure rating. This can be found on the outside wall of the tire next to the rim. As you can see on this tire, the maximum pressure rating is 44 pounds per square inch. This is not to be used as the maximum pressure for the tire. This is just showing you how much the tire can handle. Checking the air pressure can be difficult, so I recommend you testing this with your air pressure gauge several times until you get it down. With this analog top here, you depress the air pressure gauge over the valve stem and press in until you hear no air coming out. The dipstick at the end will come out with air pressure. As you can see on this reading gauge, it shows about 33 pounds per square inch. Each line in between the whole numbers is 2 pounds. I added this picture in so you could easily check the tread on your tire. Even though it doesn't have a direct relationship to air pressure, improperly inflated tires will wear out the tread a lot sooner. As you can see on the left side, if the quarter's head can be fully seen and the tread is worn out, it needs to be replaced. On the right side, as long as some of the head is covered up, you still have some life left on the tread. This picture shows you what happens to the tread on an underinflated and overinflated tire. The underinflated tire on the left side shows the tread on the outside wearing out sooner. On the overinflated tire, the tread on the middle will wear out sooner. Each tire has a manufacturer's mileage distance for replacement. If the tires are not properly inflated, this could reduce the mileage distance up to a third. For instance, a 50,000 mileage tire may only last 35,000 miles, and a set of tires usually runs around $1,000. So be sure you check the air pressure regularly, or you may be buying a set of tires sooner than later. This also can help lead to increased fuel consumption up to 4%. This is a checklist that I put together. Check the air pressure on a monthly basis and add when necessary. When checking the air pressure, also visually inspect the tires for any nails or screws or anything protruding out of it. Have this fixed immediately before attempting to drive long distances. Check the tread on the tire. You can do this on a quarterly basis. You can use the penny or the quarter test that I showed in the presentation. Improperly inflated tires can reduce the lifespan of the tire. This can cause improper drive handling and consume more fuel. A good rule of thumb to rotating the tires would be to do this every 1 to 2 oil changes. This can also save the lifespan of the tire as well. They will also check the tread for you. The next thing I want to talk to you about is changing the tires. The tools needed for this procedure would be the tire jack, spare tire, and the lug wrench. An optional tool, but highly recommended, would be this 12-volt impact wrench. You can pick one of these up at Walmart for about $50. A lot of times you'll find that the actual lugs on the tire are on too tight to remove with just the lug wrench itself. This tool can help break it free and can also help you get them on tight enough. Proper placement of the tire jack is critical in this procedure. Please refer to the owner's manual for the proper location. Also, set the emergency brake before getting under the vehicle and jacking up the car. Once you get the tire jack positioned, lift the vehicle up just a little bit, but do not lift the tire off the ground. This will allow you to get the lug nuts off without the tire spinning. Now remove the lugs one at a time. You can remove them in any position. In this example, I'm removing them in a star shape, where in the number 1 frame is the top, number 2 is the bottom, number 3 is the one next to the top left, and then the 4 is the opposite side from it. Continue this until you get all of them removed. Now you can lift the vehicle up far enough that the tire does not touch the surface. This will allow for easy removal of the tire. Now you can replace the tire with the spare. Once the tire has been replaced with the spare, it is now time to put on the lug nuts. I highly recommend doing this in the star formation. This will help prevent warping the rim and also get the tire on straight. As you can see in the top left picture, I start at the top. The second picture is the opposite side from the top. The third picture is the left from the top. And the fourth picture is the opposite side from that. Continue this star formation until all lugs are snug. Once all of the lugs have been tightened, you can lower the vehicle and remove the jack. Don't wait until it's too late. Start getting yourself familiar with being able to check the air pressure in your tires as soon as possible. Also, locate all the equipment needed to change your tire in case you need to do this. You may need to pick up some of these items that I mentioned in the presentation. I would also recommend testing yourself on this, just so you'll know how to do it if ever needed. Since most everyone nowadays has a mobile phone capable of scheduling reminders, I challenge you to do the following. Pick one day during the month to check the air pressure in your tires, preferably in the morning time. Set your calendar as a recurring reminder on the same day each month. Once every 3 months, check the tread on your tires. Use the procedure that I used in the presentation with the quarter or the penny test. And be sure to have your oil change regularly, every 3,000 to 5,000 miles or whatever your vehicle recommends. Reminding yourself to also have your tires rotated with each or every other oil change. All of this will help maintain tires for their maximum life and also save money on fuel. If you have any questions, please message me here on YouTube. I really appreciate you listening to this presentation. Thank you very much.